Jake this morning on Jays Talk Plus, and he's usually the analytics guy who agrees with it. And he was saying that
Too early?
it was 2 outs. It was Ryan McMahon coming up, who's one of their worst hitters. You're near the bottom of the lineup. You're already stretching your bullpen. That he probably would have given him 1 or 2 more hitters. Like, I mean, you end up, hindsight's easy when you end up tying the game anyway. But looking back on it now, in the moment, it felt like he couldn't miss a bat. And I was like, okay, they got to get him out of there because you're just panicking about it. But kind of looking back on it, maybe it wasn't a little
I don't hate that all those guys went in yesterday and felt the pressure in Yankee Stadium through a few. Now you get a crack at
The
it.
defense felt the pressure, that's for sure.
Okay.
Leafs.
Outside of Game 4 in New York, it's the Toronto Maple Leaf game day. Montreal Canadiens visit Scotiabank Arena to take on the Leafs. Home opener. From the Leafs side, Jacob Quillen has been assigned to the Marlies. Easton Cowan has been recalled from the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we're seeing a lot of movement with a lineup in the last 48 hours that I did not anticipate.
Yeah, it has been more complicated than we all thought it would be.
Please tell me why.
Why it's this complicated?
Yes.
They don't like their depth. I don't know. They don't seem comfortable. Like Lawton got hurt, and all of a sudden it was like TNT dynamite to the whole lineup.
Why?
I don't understand. I got to tell you, there's a few things. So we'll do big picture Leafs, and I am optimistic about the Leafs this season. But there's a few things I don't love right now. I don't love that Easton Cowan is up and bag skating with the healthy scratches today at 20 years old. Like, you either play him or let him go play. Marley's open on Friday. Don't love that. We end up with the line of Joshua, Domi, and Robertson in the opening late deadline.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
What happened to the big line?
It was going to
big third line.
Right. You had Joshua and Waugh and have Michelli with the little speed and skill in there. What's happened here?
I'm baffled because it's essentially everything was fine and set coming off the full roster. Granted, to your point, is Cowan in, is Cowan out? I don't know, but we saw.
He's out.
No, I'm just saying back then, we didn't know.
Yeah.
When we did the Montreal Canadian game last Thursday,
He seemed very in.
the whole lineup was it was Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, it was the second to last.
Second to
one
last.
that we did.
It was the full lineup at home. Montreal won. Lane Hudson played him amazing. But regardless, we thought that was the lineup. What happens? Scott Lawton, the fourth line centerman, gets hurt. And then you blow up the whole, you blow up all the lines. Why? Here's Lawton out. Camp in. Boom. Done.
Like, they really don't want to play David Camp. And I understand
Really
the money
don't want to.
made it tough here.
Why?
The money got weird, too, because Rafai was hurt, and you had to keep his cap hit. Wall, you can't put on IR, or on long-term IR. You have to keep his cap hit, so you got to add a goalie, keep that one.
They may have been close to the cap, but there was not a cap issue. There was no cap issue. I don't understand.
Well, I think it did get tighter than they expected. But you're right. I don't understand how it came to this, where it's like you can't even use David Camp.
But you can put Camp in
tonight.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
But they don't. It's like they're just waiting to find a way to move on from him. They waived him. Like, will someone take him in a trade here in a week or two?
Did he play? Like, he got scratched early in the playoffs. How many did he play? Did he play?
He did play.
Did he play? He played.
Not much. I think less than half the game.
I don't know if all this juggling.
Played one game.
Oh my.
24 hours before your home opener is a great thing.
Yeah.
And so
Francois Yarncroft,
so Max Domi spends 2 weeks with Austin and now finds himself centering the third line. So I don't know. I mean, he can't be happy about that.
But here's what I think has happened. They want a defensive line. They want Waugh to be their defensive shutdown center. And they say they're going to relieve Matthews of some of the defensive zone starts. So Waugh is going to take some heavier competition and some D-zone starts. Lorentz and Yarncroft are pretty good defensive wingers. So I think the idea is that they're going to use this line more. So to me, you've just created this line in Joshua Domi Robertson. That's like, what's the use case? They're just the leftover parts. It's like when you're done building your IKEA shelf and you're like, I don't know, I got 2 bolts and a wrench or something. I don't know.
Just put them in the drawer.
Yeah.
I may need them. When
They're
the table falls, I may need them.
Totally. They are, I may need them. That's where we're at with these guys, but we're not sure for what. We'll see if that situation arises. So, Nice Matthews, Michelli, sure. McMahon, Tavares, Nylander, definitely.
And the one...
I do think that, a lot of what you guys are saying in terms of not negativity, we're just talking about how it's
Weird.
It's just different. It's just a lot of new guys. And it's just, they've never really played together, and they did stuff in the preseason, and they played them together in these games, and they tried to throw stuff at the wall and whatever. I agree it's kind of weird that Lawton goes out and you're like, well, time to change the entire thing. But at the same time, I don't think they know.
No, yeah.
I don't think they have any idea. This is like 5 new guys in the forward core that they're trying to mix together. I think they're searching too.
I think the Leafs are Mexican food. Hold on.
Whoa, let's go.
Mexican food?
Let's
I think
go.
they're Mexican
Let's go.
food.
Yes.
Because they have a lot of things that they know they like. Yeah, tortilla, you got your rice, you got your cheese, you got your salsa and some meat.
Yeah.
They're like, any way we put it together, it's probably going to be good. You can make an enchilada, chalupa, taco, a burrito. It's all pretty good.
As long as it's not the thing that comes flying into the kitchen simmering, whatever that is.
Do you know when you pick it up, the odds of it not falling apart between your plate and your mouth?
Well, you don't. And I think they're assembling a few different Mexican dishes here.
That's pretty good.
And they're going to find out which one works best. Maybe we got the fajitas and it's not going to work and they're going to fall apart. I don't know. But right now they seriously seem like they've combined the ingredients. They're like, try this.
I don't know. I just think it's really different. And I think we're worried about what it looks like right now. And I do think that this team, which I think will be okay, but I do think there is slow start potential while these quote unquote strangers get to know each other here.
And if I may push back against that, if they don't make hay in October, they're toast. Their schedule in October is baby soft. It's baby powder. I think they play 11 games, 8 of which are against non-playoff teams from last year. I don't think even the teams that made playoffs are not. They have a very good opportunity to get their feet wet, get some wins, come out of this 11 games. I don't know. What do you want to be? 7-4? Is that the math?
Okay, that's fair. But how about the process versus the results? Like if it looks a lot like it did at times last year where they're getting outshot, Anthony Stolar steals some games for them, they get timely scoring. That's how it kind of looks. But maybe a little worse version of that. I just think we're going to have to take some time here. And I know we love this word in Toronto, patience. Do you guys not feel